Ah, summer sun. What could be more relaxing than sitting here drinking a... What the hell was that? Ah, Retro Gamer load 154. Better take a look. Welcome to the latest issue of Retro Gamer magazine and my quick perusal of the said content. We begin with a fitting tribute for Quake's 20th birthday. Damn, do I feel old. The contents briefly explains the contents to us before we're whisked into the all too familiar Coleco Chameleon. Ah, don't you just miss the days when you could just shove a video capture card in a semi-translucent box and call it a working prototype? Following on from this, respects are quickly paid to David Marshall, the late coder of early 80s flight simulations. In the collections corner today we have Rick, and Rick is estimated to be worth between $50,000 and $60,000. He also has a brand new IBM 30 PC. The lucky bastard. Back to the 90s reports from 1999, which is still too recent, and so we move on to the feature that is 20 years of id Software's almighty Quake. And what a game it was. I still remember the first time I attempted to play this on my 486DX2, only realising it wasn't a slideshow when I upgraded to a Cyrix 6X86 later that year. Next we have the ultimate guide to Renegade, the early fist brawler which paved the way for Double Dragon and many a scrolling fighter since. The beautiful 1040 Atari ST is featured in hardware heaven, looking far more white than my yellowed example, and immediately on the preceding page is it's 3D StarStrike and StarStrike 2, an 80s 8-bit game which was clearly heavily influenced by a certain film trilogy, and I'm not talking about aliens. Next, the Sega Saturn shows off its expansion slot. Cobra is presented to us, as is Attic Attack, and the story of Microids, who brought us such treasures as Grand Prix 500cc and Super Ski. Yeah, me either. The VIC-20 is up next, a machine which often doesn't get the praise I feel it deserves. And talking about praise, Desert Strike is here. What an epic game of flying marvellousness. Battlezone is also discussed on the Atari Lynx, which fills me with a slight contempt as I still can't find my Mark I Lynx. There's a feature on Dead or Alive, Croc, Stuart Cox, who gave us many a Spectrum game. Talking of which, here's Popeye, a game I spent a great deal of time playing in my pre-teen years, but never really making progress. A memory familiar with most Spectrum games given the lack of save functionality and my young age, but I still loved them to buggery nonetheless. After some homebrew, the magazine wraps up with a tantalising Sega logo in preparation of the next issue. What is this? No one reads about the Tudor Empire like that. And Cyber Up as the end game. And so this concludes this issue of Retro Gamer magazine. Join me next time for hopefully more sunny weather and load 155. Thanks for watching, and as always, good night.